A very good morning to all our Sports Today family members. These are the latest news headlines that is making waves this Friday in the world of sports. The first major news that I'm giving you is on the topic that Sana Mir has done during the Pakistan-Bangladesh game. Her controversial remark that this player is from Azad Kashmir and the clarifications that she has given is snowballing into another major storm. Now, everything has been changed after the backlash. But if we have to believe ICC sources, there might be no formal complaint and there will not be any sanctions on Sana Mir. Because political statements as far as it's made on air and everything is concerned, there is no major rule as such. What is the timeline and what are the rules that govern? We'll be doing a special video on that. But as far as the Sana Mir situation is concerned, there might be no sanctions that the ICC or anybody else will do unless the BCCI complains to the ICC. It might either involve a fine, a warning, or worst case scenario, she might be removed from the commentary panel. Maybe that is the situation we are getting to at this point in time. Now, as far as the Sana Mir episode goes, whether she'll feature in another commentary panels, we don't know from the world feed at this point in time. Moving on to the next sports that we are looking at, as we speak, KL Rahul is nearing a century and India have taken the lead in the first test against the West Indies in Ahmedabad. Looking at the performance of the West Indies in particular, Cricket West Indies have now drawn up a big reform plan when it comes to the situation with them. Tests, they aren't doing well. T20Is, they were humbled by Nepal. And that is why now a 10-point reform system is going to be put by the West Indies Cricket Board. Now, how will that pan out? That we have to see in the near future. 10 points, what is that? We'll be explaining it to you very, very shortly. As far as another sporting events is concerned, New Zealand will take on Australia in the second T20I. After being humbled in the first T20I, New Zealand will be desperate to ensure that they come back on level terms in the second T20I as well. So New Zealand versus Australia, the second T20I is going to take place today in the next 1 hour as we speak. Now, in the world of other sports, Mirabai Chanu has managed to secure history. She's managed to get a silver medal in the World Weightlifting Championships, and because of that, her international prestige has only increased. 3 editions, 3 medals. That is Mirabai Chanu, who's now back in form in a good way. As far as other sporting events are concerned, the World Para Games, India are looking to add on to more medals after Javelin had such a magnificent show a couple of days back. The last 2-3 days are remaining in the World Para Games in New Delhi, and one hopes that India can increase their medal tally. As far as the Asian Aquatics Championships are concerned, India have ended with a lot of medals. And it's an encouraging sign for swimming in India. But there is still a lot of work to be done at this point in time. So India in the Asian Aquatics Championship have really done well, but they're still a bit behind when you look at the other nations. Turning our attention to the UEFA Champions League, 2 major matches took place. One involving Paris Saint-Germain, where they have beaten Barcelona 2-1. And this is a major continuation of Paris Saint-Germain's dominance when you look at European football. In the other game that happened, Monaco managed to draw with Manchester City in the UEFA Champions League. And that's why it was kind of a shock, because Monaco are also not, they are a good team, but Manchester City, they are in the midst of a slump at this point in time. So these are your sporting action that will take place today. India versus West Indies. We'll be back with the post-match update as to what has happened. Can India build upon a huge lead, maybe a 200, 250 run lead, and then blaze the West Indies out by day 3 or day 4? That we will find out soon. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this morning wrap. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.